In this section, I'm going to be showing you how to properly pick a helmet, which is really important if you want to start progressing in snowboarding and don't want to worry about having head injuries or getting concussions or anything like that. So a bunch of different companies make really lightweight but durable snowboarding helmets. As you can see right here, this is the same exact helmet. This one has the added padding and warmth for your ears, but it simply snaps out and eventually looks like this, so it turns into more of like a skateboarding style helmet without the ear pads or anything. Another difference that you might notice is this one has the goggle strap buckle on top. Some people prefer to wear their goggles on the outside of the helmet, but a trend that has recently become really popular is wearing your beanie and goggles on the inside of the helmet as opposed to wearing it on the outside of the helmet. As you might notice here, the sizing on these helmets are also different. This is a youth small helmet, so it's going to be a lot smaller, and this is an adult large helmet. If you're wearing your beanie and goggles underneath your helmet, you also want to take that into consideration and getting it a little bit bigger, not a lot bigger, because you don't want your helmet moving around on your head, so your head's swimming in it, because that's not going to do what it needs to do if you do get into an accident. But you want it so it fits snug with your beanie and goggles underneath it. So I'm going to demonstrate how this helmet's supposed to fit with the beanie and goggles underneath it. So what you want to do when you put it on is not have your goggle strap super low, as talked about before, and a little bit higher, just a beanie that's not super thick, because it's going to make it so it's going to be adding weird pressure points on the inside of the helmet, and eventually it's just going to give you a headache throughout the day. So what you want to do is slide the helmet over the goggles and the beanie. It'll push your goggle strap down a little bit. That's why you need to start out with it a little bit higher. What you want to do is make sure it's snug on your head. As you can see here, if I move back and forth, the helmet moves with me. You don't want it swimming around like this. To buckle the helmet, because if you have a helmet on with it not buckled, if you fall and you actually need a helmet, it pops right off. You definitely need to have it buckled. So you put it on, and your buckle strap should be tight underneath your chin, not in front like this, and not super low like that, because it's just going to be the same way as not having it buckled. So you'll buckle it right under the chin, and as you can see, it's a snug fit. It moves with my head. I'm not swimming around if I shake my head back and forth, but it's still comfortable, and I'm not feeling pressure points because I have a smaller beanie on and I still have my goggles on underneath. So everything kind of fits together, and helmet companies realize that now, because they're making their helmets so they work well with having your beanie and goggles underneath as opposed to only having it on the outside. And that's pretty much how you go through and pick out a helmet, even if you do want to wear it with your beanie and goggles underneath.